What if I told you that you could double your productivity with one simple habit in less than a minute? It's something that's so simple to do, but not easy because it forces us to fight against one of the strongest urges that we have in the modern day. My name is Travis, and I'm a therapist who's passionate about self-development, and today we're going into how simply putting your phone in the other room while you're doing a task will change the way you do work forever. This may sound like an obvious technique, but so many people who struggle on focusing on their work struggle because of the ever-increasing distractions that we have at our disposal. And having a supercomputer in the palm of your hand certainly doesn't help. Let me ask you, how many times are you sitting down to do work or do schoolwork or read a book or do something else, and you end up picking up your phone and you begin scrolling, and next thing you know, it's been a few minutes and you have no idea how you even got on social media to begin with? I know this has been an extremely common occurrence for me in the past. And the reason that this happens is because our brains can be a bit lazy. Our brain doesn't really like to do hard work unless it has to because it uses so many mental resources. So when we have something that's hyper-stimulating and gives ourselves a positive response feedback in our brain, the dopamine that you keep hearing about, then it's really easy and much more enticing for our brain to get distracted because we're still activating the reward system in our brain by feeling like we're doing something, even though we're not actually completing the task that we want to. But why does the phone even need to be in the other room? Why not just turn it over on your desk or put it on the couch in the side of the room? Why does it actually need to be outside of the room? It's because of the way that our brain deals with distractions. Generally, the closer we are to something physically, the more likely it is to distract us. By putting our phone outside of the room, we create a more significant barrier between ourselves and the distraction, and this limits the chances that we're actually going to get distracted because it gives us an opportunity to process what we're doing. Our brain is a tool that is always looking for simple solutions. It doesn't really like to be pushed to do things that are hard. And it really doesn't like to be pushed to do something hard when we have something that's hyper-stimulating for our brain and that's so accessible. In order to give ourselves a chance at even focusing on something and doing our work properly, we want to eliminate as many distractions as possible. This is a video about putting your phone in the other room, but really this applies to any distraction. The further you physically separate yourself from the distraction, the more processing time you give your brain to catch yourself to bring you back into the present moment. It's so important to take care of these things that create a good work hygiene environment. If we want to give ourselves a fighting chance in the modern world to be able to focus, to be able to be productive, to be able to achieve whatever goals we want to, we need to be able to focus our mind without getting distracted too much. And putting the phone in the other room when we do work is one of the most fundamental ways to actually do this. So the next time you sit down to do work, whether you're going to study for school, whether you're going to do work for your job, try putting your phone in the other room. See how it impacts your productivity. See if you're able to focus more. Just notice how your mind may not be nearly as distracted as if you have the phone right there. I know for me, this has caused the biggest boost in my productivity. It's allowed me to do work more efficiently with better quality, and it's really transformed the way that I'm able to focus on whatever task is in front of me. I encourage you to try it. Let me know in the comments what your best productivity tip is, and remember to hit life on all cylinders.